Okay, we just wanted to have a little bit of a Q&A with our newest member of the Truman State Forensics Union. That is our new Assistant Director of Forensics, Ben Davis. We're going to ask him a few questions so that alumni and other team members and other people who are just fans of our team can see who we've brought onto our squad. So Ben, I'm just gonna open it up by asking you some basic questions. First of all, who are you? Where are you from?
Sure. Well, hello, everyone. Thanks for having me. I'm really glad to be here. As Craig said, my name is Ben Davis, and I am originally from Peoria, Illinois. However, I've just gone more north and north since my undergraduate degree and currently live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So I'll be moving to Kirksville soon and looking forward to the change.
Excellent, excellent. Milwaukee's a great city. I've been there once and I loved it. So what about your forensics background, Ben? Tell us about your early career to where you are today. What have you been doing?
Sure. Well, I competed all throughout high school. I started my speech career as a freshman at Richwoods High School in Peoria, Illinois. After those 4 years, I went on to compete at Illinois Central College, which is a community college, so I'm familiar with the 2-year circuit. And then I transferred to North Central College in Naperville, Illinois, and competed my rest of the 2 years there. I graduated from North Central in 2014 and then went on to coach the team at Northern Illinois University from 2014 to 2016. And then for the past 5 years, I've been volunteer coaching for North Central College's speech team. And I've mainly focused my coaching and my competing on individual events side of speech, mostly the interp and PA kind of events.
Excellent. I think you had a little bit of success as a competitor in Interp too, but I won't make you toot your own horn. But I think there was a national championship somewhere in there.
Yeah, I do have a national championship in DI from NFA in 2013 and a national championship in Info from Pi Kappa Delta in 2014.
Couple of national championships. Great. Sorry, I am going to make you toot your own horn there, I guess. So we're all we're all teachers, but we're also scholars. So your research interest has to do with the forensics community. So why don't you tell us about that a little bit too?
Yeah, so mainly what I interest broadly is interpersonal and group dynamics and how those kind of come together. More specifically, what I focus on is the social influence processes between individuals, looking at face and politeness and social exchange, that kind of reciprocal kind of relationship. How do people construct that? And then in regards to the forensics side of my research, what I've been interested in is looking at the relationships between forensics competitors and seeing how individuals kind of balance this tension between being a competitor and being a friend at the same time. Yes, you can be both, but I would say that the competitive atmosphere of forensics kind of alters your relational communication a little bit. So I want to see, what the purpose and the function of those student interactions are.
Sounds fascinating. Sounds like a lot of things, something that a lot of us can relate to as well, being in the forensics community. So you were on the job market this year and you probably applied to a lot of places. What made you to apply and want to be at Truman State?
I think this is a great question. When I saw the job posting for Assistant Director of Forensics at Truman State come across CritNet, I was first excited by the location. As I mentioned, I grew up and competed in the Midwest, so I feel like I'm coming back home in a sense to a familiar landscape. The next thing that kind of attracted me to Truman was the relatively small campus student population size and the size of the team, being around 10 to 15 students. I feel like that is a prime number for me to kind of grow more personal relationships with students and dig into their thoughts a little bit more, which I've found has really helped me both build relationships in the classroom and with students that I've coached in the past. In the talks that I've had with people on the team so far, people seem to be very energized and motivated to want to compete on the team. And I'm really looking forward to get into that as well.
That's great. That's great. And is there anything special that you hope to be bringing to Truman State as our team grows?
Yeah. So I love that this team is a comprehensive team, having both debate and the IE side. North Central, where I competed, had both sides. I my debate experience is kind of lacking. I have coach debate or judge debate rather. But I'm really looking to kind of take the IE side under my wing, if you will, and help you build the team, expand it, get more people interested in competing. Of course, I want to see students have fun with their speeches and talk about topics that they are interested in. But I also would like to challenge the speech norms a little bit and see if we can kind of shake up performances a little bit to be engaging for audiences and throw a little creativity spin from the Truman side. Growing the IE side is really my ultimate goal. Trying to challenge students a little bit to think deeper about their performances and adding more of a speaker mindset, not forgetting that in the performance.
I mean, as someone who judged a lot more IEs last year than I was accustomed to, like breaking of certain norms would be really welcome. You know that feeling where it gets a little too formulaic every once in a while. It's just like, oh, give me something new. So yeah, we look forward to like having you around, and I'm sure you're going to meet a lot of alumni along the way, especially like since the first couple of tournaments are online again. So we'll be able to have a lot more accessibility to have some online judges or like some alumni judges helping us out, I hope. And that's all I've got. So we can just leave it right there. And that's Ben Davis, everyone. Thanks.
Thanks, everyone.